Kenyans complained about high taxation. And therefore, we were very cautious as a government to make sure that we don't introduce unreasonable taxes, high taxes, which would again overburden Kenyans. That is why we have a modest finance bill with no tax raise, with no high taxes. And I think for the first time, in fact, for the first time, people laughed that for the first time, sorry, I'm speaking in church, but I will just say that. For the first time, hata watu wa pombe, hatujaongeza ushuru kwa pombe, instead tumerudisha chini. Si unaona hata kwa church pasa, hebu ona, yuko na kazi. Hata hapa church watu wana clap, hata tumerudisha chini ushuru ya pombe. Lakini si kurudisha chini ushuru katika pombe. What we are trying to do is just to make sure that people don't go for cheap liquor, which would kill them, because they are drinking anyway. So the best thing is avoid cheap liquor. So we reduced a little bit what is being used in manufacturing of some spirits. But we have not added any tax, any at all. Let nobody cheat you, let nobody lie to you. There is no tax increase. What we have done is to streamline tax administration and tax management, to make it more efficient and responsive. 2, we have tried to allocate as much resources as possible in critical areas. The problem with Kenyans, sometimes we make noise that we are putting too much money, people are stealing that money, and when we start reducing the budget to reasonable amounts and put roadblock to theft of public funds, we start making noise. I heard people making noise that we have not provided enough money for school feeding program, and yet we have determined that there is a lot of wastage in that program. 3.6 billion, part of it is being wasted. So 3 billion is enough to feed our children in rural areas. We are trying to manage the budget. If you give too much budget, it is being wasted. So please don't allow those who have been benefiting from misuse of public resources, who are buying spaces, sending people in social media to attack the government for reducing their budget. We will continue cutting the budget in areas where there are wastages.
And for the first time, a budget was read which appropriates resources across the country without discrimination. Equity, equality, inclusivity. I saw budgets relating to those roads you've been talking about in Tana River. Our people may not know Juthuru, but there are rivers pupils have been crossing, rivers infested with crocodiles. And they are struggling between crocodiles. They cross to go and study the other side of the river, they come back since independence. And it took our son working under President William Ruto to realize that we need to intervene for those societies also.